Hello everyone, this is Ashraf of Winchester College of Engineering, pursuing my studies in computer science engineering. Today's video's assignment is on modifying dictionary values. So, modifying dictionary values. In this presentation, we will look at various techniques for modifying dictionary values, whether you need to assign new value to existing key or add new values where we show you how to do it. And today we'll learn all these concepts in this video. So, firstly, understanding dictionary values and modifications. So, the biggest question is, what are dictionary values? So, a dictionary value or a dictionary is similar to a list in this sense that it is also used to store multiple items. However, it allows you to store three value pairs. So, the list is in the square brackets and the dictionary is in a curly brackets, which is a curly bracket where we'll have a key and the pair, a key and a value of pair, where the dictionaries are to be good. The dictionaries are mainly uh, organized data where where it is in the key and value format, where key value can be used to take the value. Then, second, what is modification? So, modifying dictionary values refers to the process of updating values in a dictionary. So, modifying dictionary is nothing but it's an updating it is an modifying the initial value with the new values to the dictionary. So, it can be done by assigning new values to existing keys. So, it can mainly done through assigning new value to the existing keys, adding new value, keep value pair, or deleting existing key value pair. You can do both ways or either ways by deleting the existing value and assigning the new or modified value to the dictionary, or we can automatically assign the uh, new modified value to the dictionary. So, assigning new values to existing keys. How the process is done. So, keys with non-unique values. Assign new values to a key that is already exist in your dictionary. So, assigning a new value to a key, which the key should be already exist in the dictionary. So, then a new key would be assigned. The difference is that the existing key will be updated instead of a new one being created. So the new value which is given, it is instantly updated to the new values. So the keys with unique and immutable values. Second, since some values are immutable, we cannot modify them directly. Instead, we can update the dictionary with a new key value pair or create a new dictionary altogether. So because it is immutable, it cannot be modified directly. We must modify it indirectly. So we can update the dictionary with a new key value pair. Set of we have a dictionary A and we have a dictionary B. So we can assign this we can create a new value, new object or new dictionary B, which can be assigned indirectly to the values or the object or the dictionary A. So this process can be done and it created a new dictionary altogether. Okay, keys with mutable values. So keys with mutable values. Mutable values like list, dictionaries, and sets can be modified using common method like append or remove. So when we use the append function or append value, a term dot append to the dictionary, the new value it is given, it is directly inserted at the last of the dictionary. So when we use the remove, we must give any particular key or a value to remove it. So when we give it, we can see that the new or the existing key or a value is automatically removed from the uh, dictionary. Even so the same is done in search, the same is done in this, and same is done in dictionaries. So all these are mutable values. Next, adding new key value pairs. So using the update method, when we use the update method, adds one or more key values pairs to the dictionary. This is useful when we want to add multiple key value pair at once. So these are basically update is used when we need to add multiple key values pairs at once. Altogether, we need to dump or we need to add key value in the dictionary on the in the list or any other types. Here we are learning about dictionary. When we dump very or a multiple key value pair at once, we use the word the key value update, key term update. So basically, first using square brackets. The most common way to add a new key value pair to use square brackets. For the square brackets, simply specify a non-existing key and set its value to a default custom value. Then the using the method update or the update function, we need to we use this update to add multiple but dump multiple at once, multiple values or value pairs in the dictionary at once. So next third, using default dictionaries. The default dictionaries allow you to specify a default value to be used for non-existent keys. With this, you can add a new key value pair and set a default value at the same time. So these are the three steps. This is used to add new key value pairs. So conversation of modifying dictionary values using code. With an example. Okay, we can see the examples, the code demonstration. Let's see some examples of modifying dictionary values using Python code. We'll show different techniques and explain each step. So basically, you can see the output here, where the output is visible. So after modifying our dictionaries, we will display the result through the console or output window. Here is the uh, interpreter or the code where we write, and when we run or when we dump the output or the input, we could do in this console or it is called as output cell or something like that in Windows. So here is the tab where we run, and here is the tab where we insert or we add any values or input any values and get the output in return in a GUI format. It is called graphical user interface. These new versions are in graphical user interface. Previously or before this, they used to code in a set of all zeros and ones, then it turns to low level language, or it is high level language, where we get a GUI platform or GUI, GUI, which is graphical user interface, to where the user can uh, give the input and output and get the same, and vice versa. We can do. Now, best practice for modifying dictionary values. So do not modify the dictionary while iterating over it. So when we modify the dictionary while iterating over it, we may get a error. It may be like a runtime error. And second, use a default value for non-existent value keys to avoid key errors. So we must defaultly use the default value for non-existing keys. When the keys are not existing, we must use a default value key where the key errors are uh, not done. It's not possible. If it is not done, if we don't give the key value, we may get a the key error. So we must give a key value. If it is not there, you can put the key value as default value, making sure values have unique keys to prevent overwriting data. So this everybody knows we must try to give a unique names or unique terms to the key value, where the same type of words would not be repeated in this uh, dictionary values in the key, so that in the future at or at the any other circumstances, if we call the same type of value, you may get an error syntax as a syntax error. Like third, use methods appropriate for the value type. So we must use the appropriate values like append, remove, like that functions or a value type. We in this dictionaries we use append, where append is written in a square brackets. So this must be followed so that the best practice is used in forming the dictionary values. So, so today's conclusion of the video or the topic is modifying dictionaries values is a common operation. Okay, everybody does. It is crucial to understand how to add new values and update values that already exist. So this we have learned today to add the new values and update the new values. So we can add the new values by using append or update by removing the values from the dictionary and again using the append. Okay. There are different techniques available. Choose the appropriate one based on the type of data you want to work with. So you must choose a best technique to follow in the future. Follow best practices to avoid errors. So basically, we must follow the best practice, avoid errors. So when we run a code, we find plenty of errors when we do not obey the rules or obey the practice which is given by the compiler. So, so using the best practices says we can be a good coder as a good programmer. Make sure to keep your code clean and readable. So this readability can be great by using the comments on about any code or anywhere where you need to describe a particular function. You can say this function is used to insert the dictionaries. So like that, it should be more readable so that any other users can make use of the clean ID code. So prefer explained approaches over assumption. So you must uh, take approaches so that assumptions could not be followed. So this was my topic. And thank you everyone for watching my video. If you liked it, uh, do share, do like, and do comment